What's up, YouTube? Today we're gonna be reacting to LARPing 101. Honestly, LARPing lately has been really trending topic on TikTok and all these social media platforms. I've once tried it. LARPing is low-key fun. I don't know, you just pretend what you have, what you don't have. Low-key, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Just don't take it too far. But let's get into the video.
Go look at your paycheck. It's not at least 100 grand a month. You got work to do.
Alright.
LARPing.
We have seen the future, and it is LARP.
Short for live action roleplay. This is not a new term on the internet. We have videos from 10 years ago called LARPing Saved My Life, which no it didn't. But before TikTok absolutely hijacked this word, it was used in reference to medieval roleplay. And to explain the original meaning even more, it's just a bunch of, I would say, the coolest people on earth, all committed to a medieval war storyline.
Right.
Alright, boys! Tear the flesh off that bone!
Low-key's tough, bro. That shit low-key tough.
And then they all have names like Shadowfang, the Omen of Death, and it'd be a 42-year-old accountant named Greg. And there's real business behind the OG LARPing. Right? People would spend 300 doubloons on a LARPing sword, which might sound crazy, but people would be paying money to LARP right now. Saving up for 6 months to go to Miami and take pictures for the gram is arguably worse than spending $300 on a LARP sword. And the reason I call these people the coolest people on earth is because they don't LARP for the validation of others. They just have pure love for the game. But the modern version of LARPing mostly consists of either renting or flexing other people's things. Like in this video, this guy in the comments said rental camera, clothes, hat, watch, and car. Now, I don't know if this guy's actually renting out his whole life, but I know there's people that be financing clothes purely for the LARP. And I know there's people that also be posting images from Pinterest and other people's clips. Like, look at this guy all giddy that this video has no watermark. But is there not a sense of shame in posting somebody else's life and pretending it's yours? Like, maybe people...
the biggest... chat. The biggest like LARPing thing that was like a few weeks ago was like the poppy steak, where the guy go like blue band, whatever, with the 1,000 whatever billion steak. Low-key, I recreated that with some cake. I got like 2,000 views on it. Didn't do too well, but that should be low-key funny, bro.
Will be impressed when they see it. You know, until they scroll and see a nigga with a 24-karat Lamborghini.
Okay.
But to the people that be going broke just to LARP, how does it feel when it's just you and your 40,000 in credit card debt? But back to our LARPing lesson, which I would say LARPing has sort of kept its original definition. The roleplay aspect is now role-playing a rich nigga instead of a medieval dark wizard. But the term LARPing can also be used when somebody's pretending to have knowledge on some shit they just don't know about. Like there's people that just pretend to have watched a show instead of actually watching.
Leveling, we have Sung Jin Woo. That guy's my favorite. When he does all of his crazy anime stuff in the show, in the movies, like it really makes my day.
And then the same people will take part in discussions about the show, even though they know damn well they watched it in 2x speed, divided in 3 parts on a TikTok channel. And this kind is beyond annoying when uninformed people want to act informed, and then just start spreading straight misinformation. And then there's people who outwardly express the fact that they like an artist, but they haven't actually listened to the artist, and then they'll just bite the aesthetic that's associated with liking that artist.
Yo, if you're gonna start me off over the song, what would it be? Viva La Vida. Viva La Vida by Cosplay.
Alright, that was a
Yo, who the hell is Cosplay? Viva La Vida. Brother didn't even know how to pronounce the song or the name. He doesn't even know the name of the artist. Yeah, that's funny though. I'm gonna recreate that for the TikTok.
Targeted example, but it can be much more generalized. Like, let's say...
No, also that one video he did with the headphone talking about anyway.
Skating. People like the skater aesthetic, but aren't willing to actually put in the effort to get good. And these are referred to as poses. Poses are an OG form of LARPer.
I've been using it for that thing Gumball said, land surfing.
Same with the term casual in sports, like somebody that watches NBA here and there, but will still act like they got the most valid takes.
If Wemby can somehow get to at least the 3rd round of the playoffs, would it be wrong to say Wemby is already better than LeBron?
And there's probably way more examples of terms that are just the same thing as LARPing. But if you like the aesthetic of something, why not just actually get into it instead of pretending that you have? But when people use this form of pretending to have more knowledge about something than they actually do.
I'm just curious, what's the price on that rig there?
So yeah, you probably...
It's mostly because they're just getting into it or they want to be included in that community. But why is it not okay to not know everything about everything all the time? Can we just normalize saying I don't know again? Because when you don't and you pretend to know about some shit, it just comes off as rage bait. My current favorite video on the internet is this video of this guy asking his coworker, who's a better fighter in terms of boxing, Mike Tyson
I was gonna rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been.
Or Zuku Midoriya. And this nigga was talking about how he's seen his fights.
Who would you place as Zuko Midoriya?
I don't know. I don't need to write this shit down.
You
But
understand?
Manny Pacquiao gotta be up there.
I still think Zuko Midoriya is over Mike Tyson. He's just too quick.
That's great.
He got
Just say you don't know who Zuku Midoriya is, gang. It's fine, bro. But I find that the word lopping is often confused with flexing. It's confused when lopping is simply just flexing something that's not yours. Or flexing a lifestyle that you know damn well you can't keep up with, but still promote the idea that this is the daily. And this confusion is just a side effect of the way that social media just is. Some flicks with a Nobu sign out in the back, bro. It is not telling you the story of the 16-hour shift that was just eaten away. And the mindset behind lopping is a fucking domino effect. See, from the perspective of a lopper, it's like, why does everyone seem so plentiful and gold? And now you force my hand and I have to rent a Miami high-rise with the last of my savings. And
Bro, those guys that be posting up on the penthouses like, oh, I make $10,000 a month. You can too. Brother, trying to sell me a course that I don't want. Leave me alone. That's harassment.
Easily the worst kind of lopper is the course sellers. People will lop having a get-rich-quick method.
I promise I did not watch this video. I promise I did not watch
While
this
the
video.
get-rich-quick method is them lopping, and they're selling their course by showing videos of Lambos they don't own and vacations they got from other niggas' videos.
Right.
I promise, like, and even it's been a witness these past few months.
And this is a genuine method people were trying to make money. This is nicknamed the TJR method. And all because people believe this trading guy TJR isn't legit and that he lopped himself a Koenigsegg, which is a $3 million car, by the way. But in my opinion, though, I'll just say this is people hating. But there's this idea, which for the most part I think is a joke, but knowing the internet, you just never really know. And it's this idea that lopping is like a form of manifestation. The idea is that in order to become rich, you first have to pretend to be rich. And it's followed up with arguments like this. To sleep, you first have to act like you're asleep. Therefore, lopping is the key to life.
But it's not relevant, is it?
But there's a niche group of people that don't hate on lopping, but straight up promote it. I saw this TikTok from this guy, Ben Carr, a 10-minute video on how to lop. I have multiple extensive PowerPoint slides on each of the methods.
Right.
I'll give it to bro, because this shit is revolutionary. Just peep the tech of using screenshots from videos instead of direct images from Pinterest. Reverse image search was a lopper's worst nightmare. This nigga really changed the game. But I'm not gonna sit here and act like lopping is not just human nature. At the end of the day, we all, yes, we all.
Also, this guy named Chris he's from Vancouver, Canada.
We all somewhat care about other people's opinions. Drop that nonchalant shit 2026, it's going on a mug. But especially when it comes to posting online, I will never believe that I post for myself logic. Because when you think about it, it doesn't make any sense. Give me even one reason that shit did not remain in your camera roll then. But the main reason behind posting something personal has almost always been external validation.
Look, I'm gonna be completely honest. When I post on my social media, like on my main account, second account, whatever, right? I have a main account, then I have a second account for like whenever I do TikToks, post reels on there. Main account is just some mysterious Playboy Cardi shit. You know, I got one post, one highlight of myself, then my girl, right? And then whenever I post something, it's some aesthetic shit, bro. It's just either some flowers that I saw in the middle of the road, like, yo, let me take a picture of me doing some random shit. Picture of some, I don't know, some brand that I was at the mall or something. Yeah, I remember I went to Florida. Yeah, it was Florida. I went to Florida. We went to some mall, right? They had like Louis Vuitton in there. I took a picture, posted it, and people were asking, oh, how'd you make this money? I'm on a family vacation, bro. I just actually come here. I ain't paid for nothing, bro. I just chill in the Universal Studios. But yeah, that's my story.
No universe am I trying to say this like it's wrong or a bad thing. It can be as simple as I like this photo, I'ma share it, and I hope other people like it. This can include a whole bunch of other things too, like a photo of a sunset. Nobody gives a fuck about your sunset, bro. It should have stayed in the camera roll if you wanted to post it for yourself. But still, sharing it because you think it's cool and maybe other people will like the photo too, that is a valid reason for posting that sunset. Lopping is just an attempt to speedrun the most amount of validation. And the only times it's not is when it's done as a growth method. You know, the lop your way to the top idea. And then there's people like J. Cole, who people say lops being humble. You know, maybe he's not lopping being humble, but someone explained to me why this multi-millionaire is driving around in a beat-up Honda Civic. The way some celebrities try to be relatable is so cringe because it's pure lop. This clip of Rocky lopping watching streamers.
Then y'all got the youngsters like, you know, show speed, taking it to a whole nother level. And
Chat, bro, I don't know if you guys know Bad Bunny, but Bad Bunny, bro, he used to own a Bugatti. He lives in PR, I think. Puerto Rico, right? Owned a $3 million Bugatti, right? Sold it to drive some Honda. Brother, you're rich as hell, bro. Go get that Bugatti back. You know damn well.
And Casanat, he's still doing podcasting?
Nigga, who the hell is Show Speed? And then the Michael B. Jordan Naruto incident.
What do you think Michael B. Jordan's favorite anime is? It's a good question. Favorite anime is Naruto Shippuden.
Naruto?
Shippuden. Been a fan of it for years, since I was like maybe 12, 13 years old.
I'm done, bro. Eat this outro.
Naruto? Alright, chat. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know how you guys feel about LARPing. Low-key, in my opinion, I see no problem with it. Just don't take it too high, you know. Don't try and make it your lifestyle that you don't have. But make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment. Let's hit 200 subscribers by the end of the year. Well, 1K. But, like, you know, let's hit 200 subscribers next this year, right? We already hit 100. Let's hit 200.